¿Qué pasa, chavales? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Bienvenidos de nuevo a Life is Strange. Vamos a continuar y vamos a terminar ya con el último de los episodios, el episodio número 5. Como podéis ver, la pantalla de carga va evolucionando y ya directamente tenemos el tornado aquí en la ciudad. Así que estamos ya a escasos, por decirlo así, episodios de coger y de terminar esta historia. Que la verdad en el anterior episodio se quedó muy interesante. Descubrimos quién fue el verdadero asesino de Rachel, que fue Jefferson. Increíble. O sea, si no lo habéis visto, os invito a que os paséis a ver los anteriores vídeos, porque la verdad me quedé un poquito flipando, pensando todo el rato que era Nathan y en realidad era el profesor. Alucinante. Esto podría ser perfectamente, esto si llegan a hacer una serie de Netflix, arrasa, ya os lo digo. Lo dicho, vamos a coger y vamos a continuar. Pero antes de nada, como ya sabéis, os agradezco el hecho que os paséis por el canal, que lo paséis bien, que disfrutéis, que es lo más importante. Y vamos a ver cómo termina esta historia. Previously in Life is Strange. Me encanta. Es que tío,
Previously on Life is Strange.
me encanta esa vocecilla.
Whoa. What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No, you and Chloe think you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here?
Entre ellas, Rachel.
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now.
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done.
Oh God, Max, look. She's still there.
Oh,
Flash.
no. Chloe. Look how.
What the fuck?
Y así me quedé yo. El maldito profesor, tío. Maldito Jefferson de mierda. Life is Strange es un juego con una historia que presenta lecciones al jugador. Las consecuencias de todas tus acciones y decisiones influirán en el pasado, presente y futuro. Elige bien. Qué gran verdad. Vale. ¿Y ahora qué? El cuarto oscuro. Esto estaba en el cuarto oscuro. Sí, sí, estamos dentro del cuarto oscuro, no hay duda. Puede que sea Max, la mano de esta chica. Y tanto que lo es. Life is Strange, episodio 5, polarizada. También te digo, podrían haber puesto ese texto en algún otro sitio que se viese mejor, porque vamos, no se ha visto nada. Ostras, nos tiene a los dos.
Chloe? What? Where? The dark room.
Sí.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Vale.
Help! Somebody help me! Victoria,
Ostras,
Wake
Victoria,
up.
tía.
wake up!
En serio, tío. Estamos...
Straps hurt.
A ver...
God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be... Oh, shit. That's me. He took that shot last night. Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Vale, tenemos ahí la foto, la jeringa.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Concéntrase en la foto.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Claro, quiere volver a cuando está todavía tumbada. Vale, aquí hemos conseguido enfocarlo. Ahí está. Justo cuando nos sacó la foto. ¿En serio?
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
Señor mío.
Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Dios, tío, qué puñetero loco eres.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image.
Dios
Not like
mío.
Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait,
Puta que eres.
let me
Es que
try
de
this
verdad no-
angle. Don't move!
Pero ¿cómo se va a mover si está drogada? Gilipollas.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Oh, good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right
¿En serio?
into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
Qué maldito loco, en serio.
Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
Qué desgraciado, tío. Es verdad, al haber metido la patada hemos cambiado el futuro. Ja, 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 ja. Yes.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened.
Ya te digo.
So sick.
Vale, mirar.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Vale. Vial roto.
Okay. I broke those vials when I kicked the trolley.
Sí, vas cambiándolo el futuro.
This might work. Please work.
Ahí estás. Perfecto. Bien. Volvemos al pasado.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection.
No, no tiene tu
You
puñetera
are
locura.
the winner,
Vale.
Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models.
Madre mía,
My
qué maldito
subjects.
loco.
Yes. You're a psychopath,
Y tanto.
and this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that
contraire.
nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate sobrevivió.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Me encargaré
Too
yo
bad you
también.
already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
Ha utilizado a Nathan.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
¿Por qué Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
¿Le dejaba hacerse
Did
esa
she
foto?
let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. And that's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody
No, ya las he
loved
visto.
having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it
Se ha
now,
cargado
Max?
también a Nathan.
I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind.
Se ha
You can't
cargado a
blame
Nathan
all this on
también, chaval.
Nathan.
Por eso no lo encontraba.
I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone with a heart,
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
needs tender care.
Oh, now this one.
Vale.
This is purity personified. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Mi diario.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Vale, lo tenemos.
Alone with a heart.
Oh my god. I can go all the way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything.
¿En serio?
Good.
¿En serio?
Frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word, a wonderful photographic trick.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
The portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Me acuerdo.
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So,
Como sabe lo que hay.
the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning it over.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Vale, David Manson, 555 630 8243.
I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
You're putting yourself out there in the world. Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this...
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Vale.
I'm happy to fix it, so it doesn't matter what happens to me. I have... Victoria, it's nice to know how you really feel.
A ver, no tengo batería y esto es un coñazo. Ahora de ponerse a rimar. ¿Por qué no renuncié a lo escrito por lo visual? Porque mis rimas son un mormazo. Pero Mark Jefferson es la caña. A todo el mundo le mola el que más, pero él solo tiene ojitos para su Max. La odiaría, pero ella a mí plin. Pero a ella plin. La envidia es pecado y lo sabes, Vic. Madura un poco, hazlo por ti. Joder. Raperilla. Chupa. Vale, consolar.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to
Cierto,
say.
evitamos
okay.
que se suicidase,
Neither do
pero
I.
sigue estando todavía.
Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Vale. Marcas grabadas. ¿Y esto qué era?
Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Dar foto.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to
¿Cómo
enter.
después de eso? ¿Cómo saber qué es un puto asesino y cómo contenerte?
And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Avance del tiempo. Vale. Vale, esto no cambió. Tampoco cambió esto. El policía. Lo de Kate. Le detienen. Bye bye. Vale, lo de evitar su suicidio. Encontraron el cadáver de Rachel. Y ganamos el concurso. Por nuestra foto. Y la muerte de Chloe sigue viva. Y las fotos... Es que se va en un taxi. Ostras, esto está avanzando y cogiendo un rumbo un poquito heavy, ¿no?
Wow.
Y ya te digo yo que wow. Backwest Airlines. ¿Viajamos a San Francisco?
You're okay, Max. You're safe.
¿Os dais de cuenta de que ahora hay unas zonas así blanquecinas? Curioso.
I hope I did everything right this time.
Esperemos. La policía detiene a un profesor local.
Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive.
Está vivo.
I did it.
Sí.
I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Perfecto, tío. Vale, ventana.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
I can't wait to land in Frisco.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Guay, guay. Mirar.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Que me llamen artista. La Galería Zeitgeist presenta héroes cotidianos, exposición y encuentro con los artistas. Galería Zeitgeist.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever.
Al hombre perrito
Chloe and I
caliente.
used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent. The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Vale. El restaurante Dos Lunas, en pleno caos medioambiental de Arcadia Bay, con la nevada fuera de tiempo y las ballenas varadas, algunos habitantes aseguran que anoche vieron dos lunas llenas alrededor de las 8. Los testigos afirman que se veían con mucha claridad en el cielo de la noche hasta que las nubes las cubrieron al poco tiempo. Aún no han aparecido fotos ni vídeos del acontecimiento, lo que ha llevado a los meteorólogos locales a creer que el reciente descontrol climatológico podría haber disparado la imaginación de algunos. Vale. El cuerpo de seguridad de Blackwell descubre un búnker y salta el escándalo. Tras recibir una serie de pistas de David Mason, responsable de seguridad de la Academia Blackwell, los agentes de policía descendieron el pasado martes a una extraña estancia subterránea, supuestamente empleada por el profesor Mark Jefferson y el alumno Nathan Prescott para drogar, secuestrar y fotografiar a las jovencitas. Aunque las víctimas no parecían haber sufrido ninguna agresión física o sexual, el inquietante descubrimiento originó un auténtico terremoto en la tranquila localidad de Arcadia Bay. Incluso Sean Prescott, el empresario más poderoso de la zona, está ahora bajo investigación por su papel como propietario de la granja donde estaba situado el Cuarto Oscuro, un estudio con todo lujo de equipamiento fotográfico. Continúa en la siguiente página.
Fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats...
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Perfecto, tío. Por fin sabe las cosas bien.
Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Vale. Parece que ahora vamos avanzando más rápido. Vale, aquí está, la Zeitgeist Gallery. Bueno, una galería de arte es lo que hay. Fíjate qué mona va.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Pues sí, la verdad. Vale.
Wow.
Ahora que tenemos un momento, tenemos esto. Una foto de Kate, una foto haciendo, bueno, una foto de alguien viendo cuadros, que podría ser aquí, la ballena, el tornado, una cámara y una cinta. Chloe Price Forever. Curioso. Una ardilla, unas taquillas, unas botellas y fumar mata.
Max, you did it. Somehow. I went from the dark, not my style, but the neon is a nice representation.
I have one of his mom.
Oh shit.
Hold on to it.
Pretentious alert.
Que me pongo petas. Me encanta el... Oh, mierda, me pongo pedante.
There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
Vale, pues vamos a hablar. Un hombre.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
Guay. Vale, este hombre no habla con nosotros. Director Wells. ¿Hablar o mirar? Hablar, hablar.
I know it's kind of simple.
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
Tengo suerte.
I don't know. I'm just lucky. There's no way I'm a real photographer yet.
Don't sell yourself short, Max.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong, and I'm glad she made it out of that hell. I should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
Jefferson nos engañó.
Mark Jefferson was good about hiding his tracks. We were all fooled by him.
Most of all, me. As you might know, I have a weakness for prestige. And Jefferson had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so
No, nadie. Yo menos.
I couldn't believe the police found those sick photos in his
Es que todos
dark
pensamos
room.
que era Nathan.
Ah, those poor girls.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson.
Exacto.
And he even brought him to Blackwell.
Igual es el karma.
I'd like to think there's some karma involved. The Prescotts have had this coming.
I do believe that what goes around comes around. I just hope it's all good for a change.
Sí,
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear
Ray.
Buffet calling me again.
Vale, bien. Hablamos con él. Oh, champagne. Periódico.
Young and grunge. He'll think about those days for the rest of his life in prison. Good.
Afamado fotógrafo y profesor detenido por homicidio y secuestro. Hola, buen hombre.
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie?
Sí, un selfie.
I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects to focus. Oh, very smart.
Oh, gracias.